This segment is to show you how to use the date function of the calculator. This has probably been gone over in class, but some of you may not have been able to follow the example, or some of you perhaps missed it. So I would like to go over that now and try and follow the example as best as you can. First of all, let's make sure your calculator is set up correctly, and we'll follow the procedure we did on a previous video of calculator setup. We will do second function format, and decimals is set to 9 places, and we'll use the down arrow. We're on degrees, that's fine. And this is the one I want to check here. This is the way for showing dates. This is the North American way. It says the U.S. way, 12-31-1990, meaning the way we say it, December the 31st, 1990. If your calculator showed something different, again, you would hit the second function button and the word enter, and that will change it to the other style. Now, I want you to quit doing that second function enter when it's on the U.S. system. And then everything should be all right. We'll cursor down, U.S. ways of showing thousands with a comma separator, that's fine. AOS for the algebraic operating system, that's fine. And now we're back to decimals equals 9, which is a floating decimal place, so everything is fine for our use now. So let's clear everything on the bottom left. We'll click it twice and we will clear the display. And now we will go into the date function. So second function again, and then number 1. And you notice above number 1 it says the word date. So this is the date function we're looking at now. And first of all, it shows date 1, and it's showing a default 12-31-1990, meaning December 31st, 1990. Now, if yours shows something different, don't be concerned at all about that, because we're going to be making a change on it anyway. For the purposes of this little segment, we're going to try and find the number of days between October the 6th, 2010, and Christmas of 2010, which is December the 25th. So you may want to write that down. So the first date is going to be always the earlier date. That's October the 6th, 2010. So now we're going to start entering that. October is the 10th month. So we'll enter 10. And then decimal. So that's October. And then decimal. And we want the 6th. That's expecting the day to be a 2-digit number, because often it's 10, 11, 12, and so on, all the way up to 31. So we have to tell it it's the 6th. So a two-digit number, 06. Now we've got in there October the 6th, and we need to tell it it's 2010. So we put in the last 2 digits of the year, which is 10. So now on the calculator, we have 10.0610. Now notice there's not 2 decimal signs. That wouldn't be allowed on a calculator, so it goes in exactly as 10.0610, meaning October the 6th, 2010. Now notice we've lost the equal sign off of the display. We have to have the equal sign so that it gets recorded in the RAM chip of the calculator. To have that happen, we hit the word enter on the top row of the buttons on the calculator. And now you'll see it slightly changes the format. Date 1 equals 10-06-2010. Once you're happy with that down arrow to the second date under consideration, and I said we would like to check out for the number of days between October the 6th of 2010 and Christmas of the same year, which will be December 25th, 2010. Now, we're going to start to enter that. December is the 12th month, so we'll put in 12. That's December. Decimal. So now this is December the 25th. And now we want 2010. So the last 2 digits, 10. Now look at your display. That's December the 25th, 2010, 12.2510. Now again, we have to hit the word enter on the top row of the calculator to get this recorded into the RAM chip of the calculator. Now when we do that, it slightly changes its format. Date 2 equals, the way we say it, December, which is 12-25-2010. So we have date 1 in the calculator. Now you can go up to look if you want with the up arrow. Date 1 is 10-06-2010, which is October the 6th, 2010. Down arrow to see what you've got for date 2. This is just if you want to verify it. Date 2 equals 12, which is December-25, which is the 25th, year 2010. So we're ready now to go ahead and find how many days there are between these two dates. So we down arrow, and it shows DBD. And it gives some answer. So DBD stands for days between dates. Now the answer it's giving is whatever it did previously with this function of the calculator. So that is not your answer. So in this case it says days between dates is 0, which of course is not correct. So what we're going to do to finish this problem, we will hit the word compute on the upper left button of the calculator, and it tells us in this case between October the 6th, 2010 and December the 25th, 2010, there are 80 days remaining. The way the calculator does this, it does not include the first date, but it includes the last date in its calculation. We will be using this for invoicing, and that's exactly the way it's done in the world of business, especially for invoicing. If you need to see this video several times, just go ahead and look through it until you become very familiar with this. And if you would like a little challenge, which students always enjoy, try and figure out how many days you've been alive. For date 1, you would put in your birthday. For date 2, you would put in today's date, and then go down to days between dates, and remember to click on compute. And I think you'll be very surprised at the answer. Thank you very much, and good luck.